Hello everyone and welcome here to the good old Nothwilksboro Speedway. The revived short track finally out for his points race. The trophy series is already here and lining up. The qualifying should be there every second now. Here we go. We have Porter on P1 and Usitis on P2. With really close times here. Bortolotti goes to P3 and Krause makes up P4. Liberins goes to P5 and Hill and his 614 goes to P6.
Good evening, everyone.
Giatamati goes to P7 and Toby Deck goes to P8.
As soon as there's one to go, command, line up, close the gap, and maintain it for the rest of the lap
to P9 and
Ryu P10. Thank you. Have a good team race. Good luck.
Marcus Pike goes to P11. Fernandez to P12.
Have a good broadcast, Simon.
Guglielmo reaches P13 and Gilderini P14. I always do. Scrafton P5, P15 and Ditamanis P16. On P17 we have Dietz and Kraft goes to P18. Lugenbühl goes to P19 and Steve Smith goes to 20. And Sebastian Rogier in his 45 rounds up the field. Alrighty. We have 2 laps until the race is starting. Yeah, finally from the highest banks, from the high-end super speedway banks from Atlanta, we're going down to a short track. Funny enough, we have 2 reconfigured racetracks, good old tracks, in a row. So yeah, from super speedway reconfigured to short track reconfigured. But that is a little bit different to Atlanta, in my opinion. Alrighty, pace car goes off any second now. Here we go. Porter leads the field into the restart zone and green flag in the air here at Nothwilksboro. The field goes into turn 1 and you can see Porter getting the run. Usitis immediately tucks down to the inside. Krause stays high, battling against Bortolotti. The high lane can get you a really good run if you have the air for it. If there is no one in front of you. Krause gets almost clear of Bortolotti there. Now can he clear him into turn 1? Yes, he can. Krause now at P3 and battling behind him. Bortolotti against Hill and Mark Liberens is trying to have a look back, have a look through. Same goes for Deck. Now that battle. No, not for long though. I wanted to say, Hill just tucked in behind Bortolotti, but now Liberens trying it around the high side, trying to get that run I was talking about, out of the corner. You lose a lot of time around the outside there, but now you go. Oh, he hit the wall! And again, trying to sling around the outside this time. Should work. Yes, he cleared him. And now Deck is trying to do the same thing here. Oh, big lose moment there, and around to the back. Guglielmo and Gilderini.
Sorry, Simone, sorry. You break a lot of... sorry.
Just a slight contact between those two. See on a different angle here. Oh yeah, I think Gilderini lost. Gilderini was struggling, and yeah, nothing. It's a racing incident in my opinion. Nothing anyone could have done about that. First caution of the night on lap 5. So here's an interesting thing about Nothwilksboro. Because not that bad of a start. Yeah, I would say that, but Toby, don't you have to concentrate on a race or something? Don't text and drive. So, here's an interesting thing about Nothwilksboro. You can get 2 chances. You can get 2 chances of a pit stop here. Because the pit entry is so early. When you're somewhat in the top 10, the pit road will be open, even though you're still not, even though the first lap is already done under yellow. So keep that in mind. You have 2 chances of a pit stop here. I believe Roger got the lucky dog here. Yes, he did. Taman is 4 laps down because of the a stop and hold penalty. Yeah, that is bad on a short track. You want to have that on a big track. I think the most ideal track you could have had that is a road course, but yeah, we don't have those anymore. The last one was Sonoma for the Trophy Series. The IRL trucks, they went last weekend, just last weekend to the last road course. What was Limrock Park, I believe. And we're already going back to green here. Lights are out. And we are getting ready for the next restart. Porter on P1. Usatis on P2. Krause manages to get up to P3. Now we're getting ready for the second restart and for the second start of the race. Into the restart zone. Porter leads the field. Green flag is back in the air here at Nothwilksboro. Porter with a massive launch all the way down the back stretch, the front stretch. And Krause is battling against Usatis there. Usatis has the high lane. What you want to have, I believe, but now Krause can block the run of Usatis. And yes, he will shut the door on the 922. Now Krause has cleared him into turn 1. At the back you can see Hill against Fernandez. And Kikometi is trying to get away from that battle, but Hill is trying to attack him. Now Hill cleared Fernandez. And I believe most of the field at this point is just a little bit single filed out. Everyone just trying to find the right lane to run. 180 laps. Oh, we have Scrafton around, going into the pit road. No, he didn't. He doesn't. Showing me wrong here. What happened to him? Oh, he hit the apron. Yeah, don't do that. Was a strategy on the old Nothwilksboro where they had the old less grippy asphalt. They just repaved the apron. But nowadays, nope. The racing surface has the most grip. Porta right now still dominating. Led every lap of this race. But Krause hot on his heels. What you don't want to do is overheat your tires already. We're back on the short track. It's not an intermediate anymore. This time, yeah, you have to worry about tire heat and that stuff very much more than on most other NASCAR ovals. And one of my most favorite sentences is coming today. NASCAR is a full contact sport. We might see when they're getting a little bit more hot when the race is heading to its end. Yeah, I believe we may see a little bit more contact than we see now. Usatis is currently on P3. No one really gets away from each other. And of course, lap traffic is going to be a thing around here. The last car on the lead
No
lap.
problem, Jan, no problem.
What? What happened to... Wait, what? Guillermo? The last car Oh! Oh boy. Oh, he lost it and then... just a slight contact between those two. Here's the thing. Grafton, the last car on the track currently, he's already just under half a lap back. So, yeah, lap traffic is gonna play a huge factor today. We have Porter here, and Grafton into turn 4 now. And they're already heading into turn 3. So, yeah, pick up the pace or you get eaten by the field quite fast. And yet again, I say it, I like to say it a lot. I think I didn't say it actually on the stream. NASCAR is just such a massive, such a sport of so many different things you have to be good at. We have high-speed ovals, we have massive draft racing, we have road courses, sometimes F1 courses on the NASCAR schedule where you need to be skilled to take a almost 1.5 tons car around a F1 track. Basically driving a brick around a go-kart. And we're going around a go-kart course. That at least how it feels like. We have those massive ovals where everything is just going down to the draft. And we have deets around and caution is out for the second time. The 84, one of the new guys of the on the series. Oh, that is a big hit. That is a big hit. Well, we're 24 laps in, second caution of the day.
Jan, don't worry for the contact. It's a normal. It's a beautiful fight. Good luck.
Yes, exactly. I was just talking about why I like the NASCAR sport so much, and it basically just a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of just me bragging about why I like it. And yeah, it's mainly because NASCAR has just such a variety of different things you need to be good at. We have those massive drafting tracks like Atlanta, Daytona, Talladega, even Michigan, Pocono. Well, somewhat Pocono. Where the best skill you have to do is reading the draft where you need to be where you need to go to be fast. Then we have those road courses. This race is gonna be long. I mean, we're pretty good, I believe. Oh, so Jamie lost the lead lap right there. Then we have the intermediates. I mean, you also have to be good at drafting, but on the other hand, you need to really know where your limits are, which lane you can run in. Road courses, F1 tracks, street races, basically driving a brick around the go-kart racetrack. And then we have those short tracks we're in right now, just cars everywhere. You're just only turning, trying to get the best out of the truck. And it's just so good to see all of those things. And in my opinion, we still need a dirt track again. That is maybe an unpopular opinion, but in my opinion, we need another dirt track again. Not quite Bristol, but give me like a 1 mile dirt track. Springfield coming to mind there. Well, anyways, enough of bragging. We're getting back to the NASCAR, to the racing here. Pace car is off. Porter leads the field to the green flag here. Green flag in the air again here at Nothwilksboro. Porter with a massive... Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a lot of wheel spin for the 20 on the start there. He fought that thing into turn 1 and now Krause to the inside of Porter. Do we see the first different leader today? Bortolotti trying to get to the inside there. Manages it. getting now in the attack of Yosatis. Not quite, and we have 3 wide. Yosatis around. Big wreck on the backstretch.
Yellow flag.
It could have been a big wreck, but it wasn't. How did it happen? Yeah, 3 wide without knowing, and then just around. Yeah, he just did not know that Liberance was on the outside there. But that gave us a new leader, Paul Krause, as the leading car right now. Eldora. Yeah, that took out some fast cars. Well, what at least not took out. You have both Yosatis and Liberance on pit road. Yeah, it's tight. I mean, it's a short track again, and iRacing did basically make the pacing speed so fast you can't do repairs without losing a lap. But again, here's the thing. What happened from that perspective to me, it felt like we had a no to G. Yeah, that was a racing incident in my opinion too. They just did not realize there were 3 wide there, and then just everything took the worst out of all. Nothing you could have done about that one. Like I said, we have actually 2 chances to get to pit road here. Yeah, Toby, concentrate on driving, even under caution. No texting while driving, buddy. Alrighty, we're again in formation. Pace car, lights on the pace car are out. Yosatis still trying to catch up to the field. He and Lemarque lost 1 lap, so we will get a battle for the lucky dog. Oh, Paul is really trying to drag Porter out. A little contact there. And green flag is back in the air. Paul Krause this time leads the field. And he and Bortolotti got a massive launch. No one else got going there. Holy, that was interesting. Porter lost another position to Bortolotti and now gets under the attack. Nah, he defends against Hill and Deck on the same time. And Krause against Bortolotti. Battle for the lead? No, not really. Oh, he has the nose. He has the nose on the inside of Krause. Krause has to run on the outside though. And now shuts the door on the 66. The 6 and the 66. Yeah, they are not friends. We saw a lot of rough racing between those two last time at Sonoma. And I believe I have to real quick turn up the point standing because I'm not sure where everyone stays. So give me just a second. Bortolotti looking again to the inside. Here we go. Okay. No one really I believe no one really is really close to the chase is racing Guglielmo. He's currently in standings on P19, so he needs a point stay today to get near the chase. Bortolotti again. He's taken a slight lower line compared to Krause, especially on the entry. Oh, now he goes close again, but he has to brake earlier. The 6, very aggressive very late and aggressive on the brakes. Krause currently P2 in the standings, and Bortolotti, the 66, currently leading the standings. So we actually see a pretty interesting battle here between those two. They're just what is it? 6 points, I believe. No, 7 points. Sorry, it's 7 points. Not good at math here. So yeah, that wherever anyone finishes here, that could have some interesting callouts for the rest of the championship. Especially because Paul won at Atlanta last week. Bortolotti still, I don't think he's, I mean, he's still trying to have a look every time. Now almost a little push there on the backstretch. These two are really racing close together. And now Bortolotti again has the nose on the inside of the 6. Is it enough this time? Running up into turn 1. Bortolotti side by side with the 6. Krause with the run on the outside. Is it enough to clear the 66 again? Yes, it is. For now, at least. On the backstretch, Bortolotti with a slight correction there, and that was enough. But still, he's breaking back. He's breaking under the braking back to the 6. Some nice little short track racing.
Caution.
And a caution. Lugenbühl and Scrafton got around. Oh yeah, Lugenbühl just washing up a little bit. Nothing really from... Yeah, Scrafton saved it. Lugenbühl... Yeah. It's short track racing, it's hard to control. And we see first people on pit road. Krause goes in. Yeah, that is not a good pit road entry cam. So we have Krause in, Deck in, Hill in, Giatameti in, Fernandez in, Guglielmo in, Kautsev in, Pike and Gilderini. And Raju, Dietermanis, Kraft and Lugenbühl. But hey, where are all my Raju fans again? This might be one of this might be the best chance for Raju to get a good result in. So where are those guys? Fernandez with a fast stop, overtaking Krause. How did he do that? Did he took 2 tires? Yes, I believe. Oh no, it was not Fernandez. It was Giatomiti. Excuse me on that. I believe the 38 just took 2 tires. 51 of the 51 of Liberance got the lucky dog. 55 on pit road. Yeah, that is not what the 55 wanted. Now, some people, time to time, getting 1 lap down. Oh, that was some weird things happening. But apparently, he got the wave around, apparently. Interesting. Or did he not? Did he or did he not? Now he's dropping back again. Not sure what that was all about. Well, the field is a little bit mixed up now. With Bortolotti, Porter, Rogier and Scrafton, who just was involved in one incident, in the top 10. In the top 5. And Smith. And here we go, heading back into the park restart zone. Bortolotti, green flag is back in the air. And the inside lane, the inside 2 cars got a huge run. Scrafton and Bortolotti. We have one coming out of pit road. That is Dietz, who stayed there. 3 wide in the back. Oh, it's pretty messy all the way back here. 3 wide again. Oh boy. That looks much like Atlanta, but not so fast. Now just too wide again. In front, Bortolotti is able to drive a little bit away. Scrafton struggling to keep his truck on one lane. Oh, a little bit of contact between Guglielmo and Pike there. Yeah, Scrafton is struggling with his truck. 3 wide now. Oh boy, that was close. A little bit of contact between the 6 and the 20 there. And we have a spinner. We have a wreck in the back. Fernandez, Giottometi, Giacometti, excuse me. That name really gives me the... he just expected the 81 to go lower and... Fernandez, Pike. And Dietz just tapping. Usatis also got an X from that. He just slightly cut down the grass. No texting while driving. So, Scrafton and Bortolotti apparently... No, it is Dietz in front of the pace car. So, Scrafton stayed out. Will take the lead for now. But I can agree, Dak, Toby. Yeah. So we've seen a lot of good short track racing today. Luganbu gets the lucky dog. That means we have now, I believe Dietamanis, no. Giottometi 1 lap down now. Giacometti. Oh boy, I'm struggling with that name.
Is my car damaged bad or is it working?
Marcus looks fine. A little bit misshaped, but yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
Luke, can you please go to the pit? So if you do not go to the pit, we are fucked.
What is with Dietz? Shouldn't he get the wave around? Yeah, there he goes. So Scrafton stayed out still. He had his last pit on lap 26. A little bit off strategy here. So let's see what he can do while leading the field to green on slightly older tires. Let's get ready. Green flag is in the air. Jamie Scrafton leads the field this time to green. Our 3rd different leader for tonight. No, our 4th different leader, I believe. Scrafton stays to the inside, tries to defend against the 6. No, Jamie. And now Krause with the run on the outside. Easily taking over the lead again. Followed by Hill. And Deck. And we had another wreck. Luganbühl again in that. Kraft and Fernandez. What happened this time? That looked weird. That looked weird. Yeah, he was already losing it. I wanted to say he was already losing it under the braking. Giacometti just coming in for an unfortunate blow there. That should give the lucky dog to Usatis, if I'm not mistaken. Where did Kraft go? How did... Oh no, it was Kraft who goes in there. Sorry. Kraft going in there for a little kiss. Oh, come on, we had such a good race. We had such a good long run. Keep it together, guys. We need to... we want to have more of that. And again, the field is a little bit mixed up now. Yep, there goes Giacometti, who got the lucky dog because he wasn't the one involved in that wreck. Yosotis, Smith, and Fernandez on pit road. Grafton just barely made it in front of the pace car. To not lose in a lap again. Yeah, those pit stops here are really tight. Hey Oscar, you're in here. No, that doesn't make sense. I wanted to ask if I can maybe manually open the pit road after everyone is behind the pace car, but that would mean I have to longer the cautions. Yeah, no, not gonna do that. Lights are out once more. Krause and Hill on the front row. Toby Deck and Guglielmo on the second row. And yeah, Toby, you showed something, so keep it up. Maybe you will win that. Pace car is off. Krause will lead the field to green.
Green.
Krause, green flag is back in the air. We're back on the racing here at Nothwilksboro. You can see. Oh, big loose moment there for Hill. That gives Toby Deck P2, and he is still dropping. Side by side with Guglielmo now. Further back, the whole outside lane just tapped the wall. That is some crazy ass pack racing. Side by side. Almost the whole field through. And that is why I love that racing here. It's just a unique type of racing we don't see on most other short tracks. I don't even know where to commentate over here. Now Guglielmo checking Hill, trying to attack Hill for that 4th place. And Deck is hanging right behind Krause, trying to get a move done. A little bit of a moments there in further back in the field. Now Ryu taking the outside, maybe trying to take a look around Guglielmo here. Not quite able to. Bortolotti. He's trying to work himself back. Yeah, that pit strategy didn't really work out for the 66. He is trapped in the back. Gilderini. Both Italian guys battling with each other. Bortolotti on the inside. Yeah, that inside lane, it is working, but it's not great working. But Bortolotti is apparently has a different opinion. Just got by Gilderini and now cleared Hill on the front stretch. And with a full head of steam, trying to get back into the top 5 here. Meanwhile, Krause and Toby Deck. Toby Deck hot on his heels, trying to get by Krause. Can't really find a way though. Also, just being slightly higher every corner gives him a little bit of an advantage on those short straightaways, but that is definitely enough. Now Deck trying the outside. Can he make something out of it? Not really. Again heading into that one. Krause is just every time he's there where Toby would maybe get a run on him. You can see the different lanes between those two. Toby is staying a little bit higher while Paul is staying lower into turn 1. And that whole cart flips down into turn 3. And now with a massive late braking maneuver, Deck is trying to having a look to the inside. But Krause with that run on the outside is just able to drive away faster. Oh, we had a spinner going in, or at least a lockup going into pit road. Kraft, that was Kraft, who has now a speeding penalty going on to pit road. Yeah, that is breaking his neck. Krause still defending good against Toby Deck, who's keeping up. And caution is out. That is Grafton around on the into turn 2. Got jump scared from the base car right there, I believe. Oh boy! Don't do that, Jamie. Also involved Damanis. Has quite a lot of front end damage. Ah! Yeah, just Jamie is going a little bit high. Jamal is going a little bit lower. Yeah, that just results. Nothing here. Nothing any one of those could have done about that. It's a short track. Shit like that happens here. Nope. No one comes into the pit road. Here's it is getting the lucky dog. Unlap himself. Finally unlaps himself since his wreck. First time he's back on the lead lap since the contact, since the 3 wide wreck way back in lap, I believe. Way back in lap 30, I believe it was. Yeah. Here, that was the wreck that took Yuzatis out of the top 5 and trapped him 1 lap down until now. Currently running P15, but has to go way back through the field because he was the lucky dog. I believe everyone should be sorted out. Yes, they are. Getting back into formation. And the duel continues. Krause against Deck. On crossing the 100 lap mark. 99 to go. When we go down the backstreet, when we go down over the stripe this time, and Krause is leaving no gap on the outside.
Green.
Interesting angle to restart. Green flag is back in the air, and it worked. That was an interesting strategy. That gave him a little bit of an advantage there. We have Dietz coming out of pit road once more. Oh, and that is Kraft. Just coming out there. That is dicey. Everyone makes it though. Guillermo against Hill for P3 here. And a big wreck happening on the back, happening into turn 2 here. Skefton again. Ditaman is still rolling this time. Bortolotti and Kraft involved, but no one really appears with a lot of damage. Yeah, that is not what I wanted. That is not the wreck I wanted to see. That was the wreck I wanted to see. Okay, that was weird. Give me a chase here. Dietz came high, all the way high to the track. And just cut Grafton off there. And we have a couple of guys on pit road, led by Krause. What is quite interesting, to be honest. Not very many people coming into pit road. So Krause now trapped all the way in the back of the field here. Next caution, I have to excuse myself. I need to get a drink because it's quite warm. So if we get another yellow, I have to be off the mic for a second. But that means now we have Toby Deck as our 5th leader today. Porter started it leading. Bortolotti took over, then Krause, then Krause took over, Bortolotti. Then I believe, who was a 4th leader? I think we had 5 leaders up to this point with Toby Deck. And now the top 5 are scrambled again. We have Deck, Gilderini, Porter, Fernandez, and Kelsev. Who am I missing? Who led the field? Scrafton, of course. Scrafton for just a couple of laps before he got dropped back all the way through the field. By the way, the field is back lined up. The pace car is already in. And Toby Deck is copying the restarting strategy of Krause, and the green flag is back in the air here at Nothwilksboro. Deck immediately got the jump. Gilderini and Porter battling it out for P2, but Gilderini with a diving it really, really high there into turn 1. And Porter is blinking, still on the track though. But keep that in mind. We had a little bit of a connection issue by the 20. And Gilderini is dropping back through the field already trying to defend against Kelsev and Fernandez. Also, you can see the light blue number 6 truck. 4 wide! Oh yeah, that was about to go wrong there. We were 4 wide for a second. And that is a parking lot. Yep. Yeah, that was Alright, I'm really quick. I am out of here. I need to get something to drink. I'll try to be back before the race restarts. I am back on my mic. And nothing changed. No one pitted. Let's have another looks here on those. I want to see that again. Coming too wide into the... Coming too wide into turn 4. Into turn 2, I mean. Yeah, then Bortolotti just squeezes in there. Had nothing to do with it, though. It got just tight between Fernandez and Rogier there. Probably Fernandez got a little bit startled from Bortolotti, who just ran down on the inside. Well, anyways, going back to green here. Let's get ready. And just the floodlights just turned on.
Sorry.
Toby Deck, green flag is back in the air. We're racing once more, and a little of chaos happening behind them.
Not working.
Porter against Bortolotti. The 66 stomped his way back through the field, but look out for the 6, who's also almost back in the top 10. in the top 5. Well, to be honest, he is back in the top 5. Battling it out with Fernandez, who loses it!
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, God.
What is happening? We had such a great run. Rogier got... Yeah, Fernandez loses it. Rogier trying to avoid it and just spinning Hill around. Yeah, and everyone else just trying to avoid the chaos happening. How did Rogier get a 4x out of it? Oh, he touched Lugenbühl. With Luke Dietz also involved in some way in that. Ah, just off that tiny contact with Lugenbühl there. Yeah, he tried to avoid the spin. Just wrong place and the wrong time for Hill. And we have actually some retirements apparently. We have Fernandez. Someone should tell Dak that his mic is not working. So with some retirements, we have Giotomiti out, we have Scrafton out, and we have Fernandez out. Kelsev hanging down on pit road right now. And that is our 6th or 7th caution? I lost count, honestly. I believe it was 7th. It is the 7th caution now. That's gonna be a long race, yeah. I hope this guy's getting a little bit faster now. A little bit of a long run would be fine. I have to go to work tomorrow. The 10th caution? Oh boy, yeah, I really lost count. Well, Toby Deck once more leads the field to green. Hard on the outside. Green flag is back in the air. And once more he gets a great run on the inside. Covering off the outside. And Bortolotti, oh, look in! Having a look to the inside there. Side by side for the lead. Not anymore. Deck clears the 66. For now, at least. Deck able to open up the gap just enough so Bortolotti can't get the nose down, but he can do it anyways. On the backstretch here, they were side by side at least. Once more coming around. Going into turn 1, the gap is just big enough. We have Ryu trying to defend against Rogier. Is able to. The Rogier has slot back in behind the 40. Come on. Oh no, Ryu around! Oh boy, that is a big hit for the 40. Just mentioned him and then he got loose. Just wanted to say that he has a good run and no one is watching him, but yeah. No one is... All Ryu fans are absent apparently. Well, now I say good they are. That was... Oh, that was hard to watch. Bortolotti trying to get by the 38, going by the 83, and Krause is trying to get by the 20. Now with a deep dive into turn 1. Bortolotti trying. Is he able to get by Toby? Matteo, he has to slot back again. Now he's trying, now he's not trying. Krause though, trying to go to the going by the 20, look at having a look to the inside. Side by side. And yet Krause clears the 20, going through turn 4 on the front stretch. Those short tracks are sometimes really confusing. And we have a side-by-side battle for the lead again. Deck against Porter. Deck against Bortolotti. Still side-by-side going through turn 3 and 4. Toby Deck getting a little bit ahead due to the run on the outside. Is he able to clear the 66 though? Yes, he is. Trying to shut the door, but Bortolotti just barely stuck his nose to the inside. That battle is not over yet. Now Krause looking, maybe wants to make it 3 wide. Thinks better of it though. Deck again trying to shut the door, and Bortolotti once more just gets the nose on the inside. Oh, that is some good that is some great racing right now. Oh, Deck, that is not the lane he wanted to. He wanted to have. Way to the outside. All the way high up. Still side by side. And now Krause. No, Bortolotti got clear. Matteo cleared Toby there. At least for a moment. Toby trying to have a look around the outside, but now Krause is there. Now Paul is on the inside. Deck is shutting the door. Paul is not happy with that. Oh, Deck sliding a little bit out of the corner. We know Krause can really be alone. Well, if you shut the door aggressively on me, I open it back up aggressively. That was the thinking of Krause right there. If you shut the door aggressive, I open it aggressive. Oh, sliding a little bit higher. Lots of contact through 1 and 2 there.
What the hell was that, man?
And a caution.
What the fuck?
Interrupts that battle. Keltsev and Kraft
You are
involved.
last down when you do this.
Oh, Keltsev needs to get back on the... Yeah, that is it. He's a 1 lap down, and Bortolotti had to avoid it. Got startled there. What even happened there? Oh, Kraft lost it and just collected Keltsev. By the way, I have to mention that real quick. Leo Di Tamanis. Everyone going to the pit roads. Well, I will mention that later. Gilderini stayed out. That is interesting. Battle out of pit road now. I still don't like that pit cam. The pit cams here are really bad. Who will be faster out? Josotis just entered his. Bortolotti and Krause. Bortolotti keeps the lead for now. Krause and Deck, everyone makes it. Nothing really changed. I mean, to be honest, the cup car handle way better around here than the trucks. They are way less loose, so I believe we may see some green flag racing. So, what I wanted to mention, by the way, the 55, Leo Di Tamanis, he was 4 laps down because of a hold penalty, and now he's back on the lead. No, he's not anymore back on the lead lap. Oh, now that is going to be close for Leo, but I don't think he will make it. No, Leo, I wanted to say he just got back on the lead lap, and now he's back on 1 lap down. Oh, heartbreaking for Leo. Just got the lucky dog, just went back on the lead lap. Well, we have a gambler on the leading now. Gilderini with older tires. Let's get ready for the restart. Green flag is back in the air. The 71 leads the field, but Bortolotti has no problems keeping up on that restart. That is the difference between new and older tires. Bortolotti easily makes the pass on the 71. And Krause has to tuck back in behind Toby Deck. Porter's looking to the inside, and you can see Bortolotti is just so slow in the corners. Oh, Krause slides high. Contact with the 71. Everyone makes it clear though. Like I said, short track racing is basically most contact racing. Now Porter trying to have a look to the inside of the 6. Krause with the run on the outside though. And Leo has a penalty. The 55 has a penalty. No, you can't tell me that. All that what he gained, he's losing it again. Oh no. That is destroyed. That, oh no. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, we have a tangling all the way back here. Cars all over the racetrack right there. Toby Deck, meanwhile, trying to get the lead back on Bortolotti. Is not able to get it though. And now Leo is back with 4 laps down. Oh, that hurts myself. Not gonna lie, that really hurts myself. And by the way, the times are getting really, really fast now. The track is cooling off. We're heading back into the night. So now it's getting faster. Deck tries to get by the 66. You can see that every time he's looking high, he's looking low. But Bortolotti is keeping his head down. Deck lost, sliding out of turn 4. 66 keeping a cool head, not making any mistakes with Dietz. Slow on the racetrack. Keeps it running, no caution for now. Oh, that did not look good. Oh yeah, his engine is done. What happened to him? Hitting that bump. Oh, big hit on the inside wall. That may be the race ender for this, for Luke Dietz, for the 84. And Bortolotti opened up the gap to Toby Deck. But here we still have quite a battling going on. Ryu, Bortolotti, Hill. Like, the Gilderini, not Bortolotti. Oh boy, I'm tired today. Fighting their way through all the way, trying to get into the top 10. Pike is breaking away of that battling pack. Rogier is the last one of those 4 from a 5. Now they're at least single filed out for now. Krause is trying to close back in on Toby. He just barely made the pass happen before the last caution. And now he's trying to make it happen again. Paul is also not very happy with Toby. These two got together a couple of times in the past. Last time at Chicagoland, where Toby got in, where Toby hit Krause and spun him on pit road. And today it happened already again. Side by side again. Krause, he is taking everything on the inside he can. Trying to minimize the run, but it's just not happening. The run out of around the outside is just too powerful. Oh, Krause slid high there, almost into Deck. And all of that gave Bortolotti the chance to generate a huge breakaway. Almost over a second now for the 66. And Krause and Paul let it be for now. Gave up on trying to pass the 83. Meanwhile, we're running down some lap traffic. That is Kraft in the 23. First time we actually see lap traffic today. Meanwhile, still Krause trying to get by Bortolotti and by Toby Deck. Kraft stays high, lets Bortolotti. Let Bortolotti pass easily, and yeah, he is not staying in the way of the rest of the leaders. Well, Liberance got caught up there in the back. You just saw it barely. Oh, Liberance sliding. Oh, got collected from Bortolotti from. Why do I always say Bortolotti? From Kraft there. They really need to get that race done. I need a whole lot bag of sleep today. And it's still battle for P3 continuing. No, not really happening. Yeah, Paul really tried to minimize the attacks. Maybe save his tires for a later day. And also Bortolotti is not really able to open up the gap even wider. It stays around a second. Next up to lap is Lugenbühl. And with Gilderini labeled as out, Lugenbühl stays on the inside. Don't want to be in the way. I don't know what happened to Gilderini though. I believe we have an internet issue there for the 71. He just got passed by Titamanis. Yeah, the mono dropped lost package. Oh, you can see Bortolotti sliding it through the corners. Struggling to get that rear grip going. Maybe he is burning down his tires faster than he wanted to. That is the longest run we saw today. Yeah, he has problems. He is in trouble now. Yeah. Simone Bortolotti dropped because of lost package. He has connection issues. Probably sim racing. Probably the sim racing equivalent to having a engine failure. And Bortolotti, he is struggling. He can't open up the gap. He's dropping back. Toby Deck is running faster times than Matteo now. Oh boy. It's not even an internet connection issue. His PC apparently shut down because of overheating. Yeah, that is not an. I'm on your side there. That is not an engine blow. That is not an engine. That is not an engine blow. That is an engine explosion. Now Bortolotti is able to open up the gap again. Some slower laps from Toby. And we're down for battle, and we're up for battle for P3. Krause dropped back into the all the way back to Mattia Porta. Mattia currently P8 in the standings. Meanwhile, Toby Deck, where do we have him? Currently 32 in the standings. So he's not even near a spot in the chase. That just hurts Krause's points, really. If we would finish like that. And now he's desperate. Krause wants to get by deck. He does not want to get that Bortolotti gets too far out. He knows that Toby is slower than him. Now look into the inside. Side by side for turn 1 and 2 on the backstretch. Contact bit again between those two. And now Krause gets the pass done. Shuts the door on deck. And that's it. Now he makes contact! Deck spins around to 6!
You can't fucking be serious!
Krause around, nope! And there's the caution.
Oh, holy shit, I jumped.
Oh! I need to see that from Toby's view here. That was the first contact there. Then he gets the run. Yeah, and then expect Paul to break that late. Oh, that is big. And for the last time, probably of that race, everyone going to the pits. And you heard Krause on the on the voice chat. He is not happy. Like I said, these two came together a couple of times, and Krause always got the worst out of it. And he is all the way back in P6. Maybe drop even further down. Oh boy. That is insane. Did he lose a lap? Wait a second. What happened? Wait. Now I'm curious. What happened here? Why is the pace car there? Yeah, that is a little bit... Now, that is a little bit weird. I'm getting ready to longer the lap time and to longer the caution. Yeah, they're all 1 lap down now, apparently. Porter stay... Wait, what is happening? I'm pretty... Yeah, I don't know what happened. What is happening right now, to be honest.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
We're not restarting. It's a lot of chaos further back in the field. Yeah. You guys need to let the pace car by. It's just coming out of pit road. Just playing a little race director here. That was necessary here. And I think I now know what happened. Porter screwed everyone over because he was the only one who didn't pit under that yellow. So he trapped everyone after the top 6 in 1 lap down. That is massive.
Green.
Green flag, back in the air. And everyone needs now a miracle. Porter gets the great launch. And Bortolotti got a black flag. Bortolotti has a black flag. Oh boy. That race is just getting more chaotic. And further back, everyone trying to get the first, to be the first on on the lead lap, on the 1 lap down. 3 wide, almost 4 wide there for a second. Rogier would currently get the lucky dog, but everyone now is trying. One more yellow could be the deciding factor. And that was a mistake from Rogier. That gives Krause the opportunity to get that lucky dog position in front of Rogier. It's tight between those two, but Krause has the outside. Gets away with it. If there would be another caution, Krause would get the lucky dog position. There just has to be one more caution. We are just on 20 laps to go. Porter and Deck. Deck is trying. Oh, sliding out of the corner once more. He struggles always long with that exit out of 4. And there is a wreck. No caution though.
Respect the line, please.
Krause slid high there on Bortolotti. I couldn't understand Krause there. And Toby Deck, we have a new leader. The 83. The 83 goes by Porter, who now struggles to fight it back against Mark Liberance. $17 laps to go, 16 coming over the line. Tower really looks weird today. It's the second race in a row where so many cars trapped one lap down. Liberance still trying to look on the inside. Well, maybe Krause managed to get to unlap himself. How he's storming through the field. Oh, Porter loose! That gives Liberance the chance to cut back down. Porter stayed out on the last restart, so his tires are basically screaming. And look who comes behind Krause. Bortolotti, the 66, trying to get back here. Liberance crisscross maneuver. Cutting down low, trying to get clear, and we have a caution. Kraft around once more, and he immediately reset. Oh, that is a big hit again to the inside. And I know one guy who might be pretty happy about this one. Paul Krause. He gets the lucky dog and maybe gets back into the title fight, into the leading fight. But he has now. He get the lucky dog though, yeah. But he now needs to let the whole to get back on the get all the way to the back end of the longest line. With Guglielmo going to the pits. The pit entry here is a little bit sketchy. Because the pace car is just moving so fast. And Paul is losing no time. Getting back to the lead lap. After the contact with the current leader, Toby Deck. We have a saying over here in Germany for some of those situations in NASCAR. It's called, in Germany, dicker Hals macht schnell. Basically means, if you're frustrated, let the frustration drive. Let the frustration drive. Drive fast. Drive you fast. And that is basically what's happening to the 6 right now. Well, if I would translate that word by word, it would mean. I don't even know what it would mean. Oh yeah, Paul needs to drive now with Ryan Blaney mentality. Go fast and go even faster. 13th caution. Matt Blaney is fast. Yeah, let's hope that Matt Paul is also fast, because he has a lot to get through. Oh, we get another caution. He just gets the positions back. Or he just gets the position. That would be the best outcome for Paul now. Guglielmo. Pace cars off. 7 laps to go on the restart. Let's get ready, guys. Toby Deck leads the field to green. Green flag is back in the air once more here at Nothwilksboro. And now the desperation of many of those people are skyrocketing. Last chances to make passes. Last chances to get position. Because those 7 laps are going to run down so quick. 5 laps to go. 6 laps to go now. I heard someone hitting the wall. No caution though. No wreck happening. Toby Deck still defends against Mark Liberens there. 5 laps to go. Oh, almost contact between the 83 and the 51. Can Toby Deck bring it home? 4 laps to go. The 83. Nowhere near the current chase. Cutie snatched a win and basically ripped the point standing completely apart. 3 laps right now, 2 laps coming over the line. And Paul is holding back. He's not trying to work himself back through the field. He is hoping for that miraculous yellow. 2 laps to go. Toby Deck.
Leo, get out of the way.
worked his way through the field.
You're not racing anyone.
White flag one more time around. No more cautions will fly today. Through 1 and 2. Through field. Through 3. And through 4. Toby Deck. He will win here at Nothwilksboro. The 83, I believe his first win in the trophy series. Let me double check that. Yes, Toby Deck wins for the first time in the trophy series.
Good race, guys. Good race. The crazy race. Very beautiful and funny.
Anyway, some more people with great results here. With Guglielmo getting up to P3. That is some desperately needed points. Mark Liberens on P2. Chris Hill on P4. And Mattia Porta on P5. Paul Krause claims P6. After that, Matteo Bortolotti. So 1 lap, last car 1 lap down. Toby, you said it in the chat and you did it. Come over in the commentary booth if you want to talk about it. He asked me if I would know who would be my text for the win. I said, yeah, to be honest, I did not had him on my list. But hey, Oh no, I know where Oscar had the information about that. There are a lot of evil words in the general chat from Simone. Let's see if we can get Toby in the voice chat. And yes, we can. You're muted, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, Toby. First win.
Hey.
And
Oh, yes.
what an intense race it was.
Yes. Jesus. I'm sweating.
You
It's warm here.
started from, I believe it was P14. Worked all the
No,
way.
like 8 or 9.
You started from 9. Okay, then
Yeah.
I was wrong. But still, worked your way through the field.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of contact a couple of times with the 6.
Yeah. I know. That, yeah. I'm sorry about that. It was, just slight mistake in the braking or just misjudging the gap, which resulted in a hit which badly affected him. But yeah.
Then, after the last restart, you had to defend so hard against Mark there. He was looking on the inside like every turn I wanna have it on the stream. You kept your head cool.
Yeah.
Try to tell me what came through your mind there.
As long as I have the outside, I win. I know how strong the outside line is, and the inside line is just impossible to overtake. So as long as he didn't grab the outside, I would be fine, and it appeared to be so.
Yeah, it worked. Definitely. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, thank you. Thank you. It's an amazing track. I fucking love this. Can I swear?
Yeah, a little bit is fine.
I really, really enjoy this track. I always prefer short tracks. Yeah, it's a really fun track. Crazy race. But I feel like I was just at the front and back the entire race. Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Congrats, man. And with that, I believe we can end the stream today. What a race it was! Not very many cars today, but still a lot of racing. So, make sure you tune in on the Cup race on Tuesday. That's gonna be even longer, and I fear it's gonna take even longer back into the night. Have a great night, I guess. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to tune in on the Cup race, and make sure to tune in on the next trophy race on the next Thursday. We're going back on the big tracks. We're going back to Indianapolis. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good night.